Hi. Hello, y'all. Let me make sure that I can actually see all your messages because how not fun would that be if I can't? As I do my hearty, all of that. Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. I know my hat is sitting a little weird, but that's because my hair is wrapped under this, and I was like, I'm not taking my wrap off for you all. I love you so much, but what I won't do is that because it's humid. We are possibly having a hurricane, not hurricane, Lord have mercy, a tornado down here. So the air is a little weird, and I just got my hair done day before yesterday, and no, y'all gonna see me eat a lot of chocolate as well. I've decided that Sunday I'm gonna have to cut all sweets. I just can't do it. I'm gonna end up having love handles if I don't stop. So, how you doing? Where are you checking in from? Please let me know. Whoop, notifications are functional. All right, Emma, I'm glad. Hi, Lunar Blues. Hello, Andrea Bennett. Hello, LDML. Hi, Chris. Hi, Miss Kate. Muddy Fires, I like that name. Hi, Auntie. Hello, Hannah Rosie. Oh, we on Tsunami Watch here in Aruba. Not fun. Be safe. We got Aruba in the house. We got New York, New Zealand, New Jersey. We have London. Vanita is from North Carolina. Shakima B is from NYC. Hello, Gauntlet Runner. Hey, Chelsea the Book Nerd. Double N Lizzie's from New Jersey. Shayla is here. She said, I'm here. I'm here. Hi, Tiana Lawson. Hi, Topher. I thought that fan in the background was a cat. I don't like cats. If anything, it would have been a dog. It's hot in here. All right, we got somebody from Abilene. Hello, Momalaka. Hi from Virginia. Hey, Goose. Anna Studio. Hello. We have Andrea's from Alabama. Tiff is from Virginia. And Kiana is from Gary, where I got family. I got kinfolk in Gary, Indiana. Hey, Ashley, just bow, going on break, so perfect timing. Oh, cool. I'm glad I popped up at the right time. And we got Georgia. And then I got TJ. Hey, bro. He's checking in from Georgia, too. So, in past state of the channel addresses, I'm usually far more organized, but I literally just got off of a phone call that was in a business meeting. So, we're haphazardly doing this. 선배님! 안녕하세요 from New Orleans. 나도 안녕 길리시시. Robin, 나 동생. Robin, 안녕. Good. It's nice to see some Hangul, and it's always good to see it. You all will literally see me change my hat several times in this live stream. Because, the hats will signify when I'm doing work and whatnot. And so right now I'm just sharing the love. I got you an extra wig. Yes, now what Shayla is referring to, some of you may be unaware, long time ago, back in the day, which was a Friday, usually, because that's when I would live stream with y'all. I would close up live streams with live video reactions and whatnot. No, that tradition is not back. However, for today being the first one, because I did not do a drunk recap of 2019 like I usually do on the first of the year. I will this time watch the BTS teaser for their upcoming comeback as a live reaction on here. You can't expect this to be something that regularly happens. I just thought it'd be nice to share with people. So if you know there are other people who are McGualas and you like on Twitter or Instagram or whatnot, tell them that that's popping off at 8:10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that means we got a little bit of a stretch of time before I do that, okay? Because I got to talk business with you first. And of course, be able to answer some questions, comments, concerns, So Muddy Fires is like, yeah! This is not going to be coherent at all. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best, Emma. Yes, we bugging out the shadow together. Yeah, we are. Girl, why you going to do that to yourself? I mean, why not? You know, why not? So, as I stated earlier, I'm not as organized as I would have hoped this go around, but that's okay. So now we're gonna put on my boss lady hat. So I gotta back up, as you can see me backing up my little chair. So I gotta put on my boss lady hat now. And you know. All right, so we put on my boss lady hat now. That literally does say boss in Korean, just in case you were wondering. Sajanim boss. So let's talk this channel, shall we? I think that's comfortable enough. Today is January 10th, 2020. And on January 12th, January 13th-ish, I will have been on YouTube for 7 years. That's a long time for anybody to be present anywhere that's not a normal job. You see what I'm saying? So, I will be observing my 7th anniversary on here with Megwala Mama's compilation, just giving you some clips of favorite things that have occurred in the past year with the channel. So there will be a compilation video either on the day or very close to, just highlighting some stuff that happened on the channel in 2019. And suffice it to say, 2019 was a slow year for us on YouTube. Why was that? It's because I got really, really pissed off with YouTube. More pissed off than I usually am. Come through 7 years, here's to the next 7. I don't know if I'm gonna be on here that long. I'm gonna be on here until they start telling us we got to go. But there's no way that 7 years ago I would have thought that I would have been on this platform this long. There's no freaking way whatsoever. Like, you pushing up on 10 years. You're closer to 10 years than you are closer to 3. Like, that's strange. And YouTube might not survive that long. Just like Emma said, it just might not. But in the interment of that, last year was the first time I got exceedingly angry with YouTube to the point where I felt I needed to make a stance and some distance from it. The reasons for that I've talked about before. There's also a video in this channel in recent months where the thumbnail is like me looking at the screen like this, where I got into better detail about why I took a strike. But to give you just a brushing of that again, just a brief review, monetization became an issue. And it's a lot of work to create content that you intend to use for compensation, not just for the sake of entertaining people to be entertaining people, and YouTube takes that right from you, or they jeopardize it in some way. And then the outright ridiculousness of saying that it's an inclusive environment and it's supportive of the content creators, when one, the content creator is not as important anymore because there are major distribution companies on here now, such as ABC, NBC, and things of that sort, that have major TV shows. 2, celebrities are on here heavily now who don't have to put in half of the sweat equity that a small time content creator has to. And 3, you can't say you're for the people and not actually be about protecting the people, more specifically the LGBTQ plus community, which is a part of the Megwala community as well. And I can't say that I want a safe space for you and I want inclusivity and things of that sort, and then be somewhere that doesn't allow it, that does not protect you. If I say I'm gonna protect you, that's one person. If you go to another YouTube channel and they say they're gonna protect you, that's one person. But to leave malicious comments and things that are just outright derogatory and just leave it be, it hurt me very bad last year. Like, to the level of tears. I don't understand how you were initially for the people and you no longer are. Actually, I do. I'm not going to be naive. I have on my boss hat. It's all about money, and it always is. It's opportunistic. I can't say that I was not a part of that as well because I use this platform to create a revenue of income. So I do understand it from a business aspect. I totally do. But from a humanity aspect, sometimes you have to put your foot down on stuff and take a moment to see if what you're doing challenges your integrity, and those things did. I love what we have. Hey, you and me, like, I digs that, you know. I love the relationship that we have. I love the interactions that we're able to have as Megwalas and Megwala Mama, as YouTube subscriber, YouTube viewer, and YouTube content creator. And at any given moment, if it looks like it's going to be a hindrance to who and or what you are or me, that YouTube part can drop. I'll still be a content creator. But I had to take a lot of time last year to really take some time and think about that. It hurt me. It hurt me a lot because I love us. I do. And like, y'all are important. That's the easiest way to say that. So as I took time away, I looked at other ways that I interact with you, utilizing Twitter, which, you know, at one point in time, let's just be for real, Ashley had an addiction. So just being on Twitter and interacting with you all, having something called Jinju Snaps, which was exclusive for Instagram and Facebook, where I would do just a 1-minute video just talking about something that was going on within the Hallyu that week, discussing those controversies and creating that dialogue. I did not want to keep the Facebook page, but Megwala specifically asked for it as another place to be able to converse, and we maintained that. So I feel good about that. And then putting more effort into my podcast, and it was not necessarily clear on what the direction would be for that and whatnot, or the Great Moments YouTube channel. And realizing after Super M's debut that I really had something, and the numbers don't lie. You all know I'm about showing you numbers. Numbers do not lie. So being able to have something where I saw that it's impacting a lot of people who are new to K-pop as a whole, or not necessarily aware of a particular group and they wanted to learn more. I know my delivery is not always consistent on that, but it's been really, really fun being able to talk online and offline with listeners to the show and everything. So yeah, like, I did that. So that's been a good thing. So these are just some of the highlights that occurred. And in the process of that, just reiterating this one more time, if you're on my channel and you're looking at old content, older content, anything of the sort, and you happen to see an advertisement, why did it do that? Hold on. I'm doing math while I'm talking to you all because, like I said, you know, I love to give you factual numbers. I don't like to make round estimates. I like to give you the exact details of what your participation with my content and your patronage does for my wallet and for my channel and my brand. But getting back to it, I lost my train of thought because that math wasn't adding up right. I ain't like it. Being able to just engage in those ways and find different ways to be able to converse with you all, it's been really, really refreshing and took a lot of the pressure off of me to feel like, oh my God, I have to create this content. I have to create a video or whatever the case may be. There was a point in time where the support of the channel allowed me to be able to usher in the assistance of a video editor who would be able to take on the responsibility of things that I just could not maintain. And I'm grateful for that. We'll possibly get back to all of that. So before I start giving you numbers and actually showing you things, because I ain't got nothing to hide. Not ever, never. Not ever, ever, never. If it's hidden, that means you never knew about it to begin with. So before I start showing you numbers and showing you reach and things of that sort and what I lost by taking a stand and dropping down on content and everything, I want to make sure to go back and read the things that you had to say. Just give me one moment. I need to do some math. A little bit of math. Just a little bit. I don't know why I added that way, nor do I know why I sang that way. Why do I keep doing that? Here I go. Almost there with you, my love bugs. Hold on. I'm coming. 29. 23, 27. 23, 27. 24, 52. Give me the number. This comes to that. Bet. I'm almost ready. Almost ready, because I'm going to read the things that you said, because I don't want to ignore your dialogue. You have thoughts, opinions, things that you want to share as well, and that's important to be heard. Annie. Okay. Wow, that's interesting to see. Okay, so I'm going back to look at your comments now, my loves. Let me put on my glasses because I can't see without it. Okay, so some of you are looking forward to the McWalla Mama compilation video. It's been a long time since we've done one. The last thing I did was caught some of y'all off guard and made a video talking about some of the comments you leave on my videos. But it's been a while since we've done a McWalla Mama. A lot of people are in agreement with the stance that I took. They will not get my views. Yeah, where it's something controversial, like I don't want to give it to them. I just don't. Thank you for saying that. YouTube just uses people. It's rough. Like, I don't know why people have such a hard time coming to the realization that YouTube is the largest gig economy there is. And it always has been. You allow people to come on here and upload whatever it is they want to. And then we start investing that energy to become a YouTube partner so that we can monetize and things of that sort. Now I remember what I was going to say before my brain went off. Monetization. If you go back and you look at any of my videos, if there's nothing that pops up or plays before it or thereafter, that's because the content is 100,000 billion gajillion % that of my own. If, however, you see something that's old and there is something that pops up or whatnot, anything that was earned from that goes directly to the original content holders, as it should. However, the issue with that is when it does that, by the time it gets back to the content creator, it's pennies on the dollar. Let's say something might make 60 cents per view. 40 cents is going to go to the music label. 10 cents going to go to someone else. 8 cents going to go to someone else. And then you get that little itty bitty left over. When I got pissed off with them about that nitpicking, because we, K-pop, Hallyu content creators, whatever the hell you want to call us, we built that shit on our backs. When I got pissed with that, I turned my monetization off. For those of you who receive my newsletter, you see at the bottom of every single newsletter that it says, I do not get anything from this platform whatsoever. It's all through what you provide through Patreon, what you provide just from the kindness and goodness of your heart, or listening to my other content that is monetized. But YouTube don't cut no checks for me, none whatsoever. So what I'm going to share with you in terms of numbers have nothing to do with YouTube, because it wasn't no numbers this year. It ain't been no numbers since the middle of 2018. So, and that's a fact. That's an undeniable fact. And if you need me to show you the receipts, I am more than happy to turn my camera around and show you that the channel is not monetized. But at this point, I'm quite confident you see it, which is also why the content is a lot shorter and a lot sporadic. All right. I came at the right time. Hi, Samantha. I love our families. We love you too. Love y'all too. I can't wait for your reaction to Sugar. Lord, he almost took out my kneecaps. We rock. We do rock. We do rock. And I want to show you all something that's very dear to me. We know that our Megwallas and our global brothers and sisters in Australia are struggling beyond comprehension right now. It's a very difficult time. Christmas gift that I received that is exceptionally near and dear to my heart. I have this heart that has these little diamonds on it, And it says, "Keep me in your heart." And inside the heart is a koala. And I I asked for it not just because koalas are my favorite animal and whatnot, but this is how I keep in perspective what it is that I do. I enjoy the content I make. I enjoy talking about K-pop. I love it tremendously. I genuinely do. I don't have to impress nobody. It don't have to be no subscribers for me to love it the way that I do. But the content that I create and how I create it, I do that to share it with you all. So I keep you all in my heart. I keep you all close to remind me to do it with integrity, to be honest, to not scam anybody. That's not my nature anyway, but there's a physical representation of that at all times to keep y'all in my heart. So it's a very important necklace to me. I was very excited to receive it. I genuinely was. Genuinely am happy to have it. So let me go back and read some more of your comments. And I mean, even though it's a koala on my shirt right now, I mean, like, Mac is everywhere and he flipped out on my channel. I know some of y'all saw that little video of Mac going ham and turning my phone into Cubone Pokemon, but he has a right to be frustrated sometimes too. Honestly, this Meguala family is the only community where I feel 100% safe. That means so very much to me, more than I can put into words, because that's all people want. We just want to be loved and heard and feel safe. And it's not always easy to get that online. It's not even easy to get that in your living, waking life. Let this be the last piece of chocolate that y'all see me. I don't gonna put the whole thing in my mouth. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna just end it now, okay? I'm gonna just, y'all, I ain't fat. I'm still out here slim thick, and I'm still doing my exercises. But leaving Korea, and then getting back to like some of my sweets, I'm gonna have a cavity. I got to stop. My dentist appointment ain't until February 22nd. Okay. Oh, it's so good. It's just, okay. Okay. Back to it. Unfortunately, humanity takes a backseat to money, and that is so insane, but understandable. It's crazy. Also sad that we have to think that way, but that prompts us to create spaces for ourselves. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I really enjoyed Jinju Snaps. I'm glad that you enjoyed those snaps. Nothing wrong with being paid for your work, but sometimes when you're not happy, the money just doesn't taste right, feel right. That's true. We all need to eat. We all need to be able to provide for ourselves. But when it feels like it's jeopardizing who and what you are and what you stand for, and I don't believe in being fake. Not ever. I don't give a damn who you are. I do not care who you are. You gonna get the real me. And that's just what it is. So if it's something that feels like it challenges that, I can't roll with that. I just can't. I've had Twitter for years and just became active active for real last year. Hey, Happy New Year. What did I miss? You're right on time, Vita Star. Let's see. Oh, that was such a good... I'm still moving this chocolate around in my mouth, y'all. Just don't judge me too hard. Please, just be gentle with me. Just be gentle with me. Let's see. As long as you do the math, you can take as long as you want. Thank you, Emma. She said as long as you do the math. The podcast has introduced me to new groups I may have never listened to. I'm so happy to hear that. I can't stand doing math. I wasn't good at math when I was in grade school. Not at all. It takes me a very long time to make sure that it's correct. But as I've grown in my comfort with that, I love doing budgets and things of that sort. And I'm a certified tax preparer. So, like, clearly the hatred that I had for it, I still feel the same way. But I know how to make a dollar work. And I know how to really research it appropriately. She sang it that way because she got a throat on her. I ain't got no throat on you. Shut up, TJ. Do the math. Oh, please don't make me cry on this Friday night, ma'am. I might have shed a tear. Oh, how cute they're reacting to the Meguala koala necklace. I pray that this passes from Australia. It's a beautiful country. It is a beautiful country, and I'm having such a hard time knowing that it's just not easily managed. Like, it's breaking my heart, especially for my little koalas. Like, they were already dealing with so much just existing and having their their habitat jeopardized and whatnot. So I'm just really sad for the little guys. I really am. Oh, the koala. Mac was not playing games. Mac was mad as hell. I did see Mac flip the heck on your phone. Love, I found your channel last year late, but I'm here. Oh, you're a new Mac Koala. How precious. Oh, speaking of, hi, Aussie K-pop mom. Oh. I too am stuffing my face with chocolate. Mac was too through with you, but I died for like 20 minutes after. Girl, enjoy your chocolate. I miss your lives will be ruined content videos. Hi, Soft Peachy. Hi, Eyes of Lovey as well. And the real you is funny as hell. That's the thing. I had somebody ask me recently, they're like, why didn't you go into comedy? I said, because that actually takes practice and preparation, where my existence is just a damn joke. So, like, it's just the way that I talk. When I explain things, it just makes it hilarious. I don't be aiming to make anybody laugh. This is just how I process things. And it's enough of you who I speak to outside of YouTube who know that this is authentically just how my brain works. Ash eating leftover Christmas candy. And you know it. And you know it. I understand the not being fake, but I'm honestly still trying to figure out all of the real me. And maybe you never will. And that's the journey that you just have to go through for the remainder of your time on this side of living. And just learning more about yourself on a regular basis it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Don't worry, I'll stop eating candy canes nonstop. But see, that's like a peppermint. That ain't that bad. The chocolate fixes everything. Made chocolate chip swirl cookies and they go, yes, God. Yes, God. So funny about coming back from Korea, went for a vacation and lost weight, walked my life away, eat all the chocolate. Now, see, it's nowhere for me to appropriately walk here, so I'm having to work out in a different way. Yeah, I remember you got pissed about the super chat because you wanted to put it in Kiva. That had me royally angry, and that was the start of the decline of me allowing money to pass through on this channel. It took way too long to get that to where it needed to be, and eventually it just didn't even work out. I ended up needing the money in the end. That rubbed me raw. I don't like telling people I'm gonna do something and then I don't do it. Even though the use of it was still reasonable and whatnot, I gave y'all my word that something was going to happen and it didn't. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like it. Hi, Sai. Super chat. Oh, so cute. She has not told a lot about the delivery. 4 words: fly like a bird, soar like an eagle. So now that we have read the comments and whatnot, no one was ignored, and in the event they were, it was not intentional. Mac was tired. He was. Let's get into these numbers. So for the year of 2019, specifically through Patreon patrons, I had a total of $253 in earnings, and that's gross. That means before the processing fees are deducted. Once processing was deducted, on Patreon, I earned $225.70 from your patronage. So thank you very much for that. Outside of that, random drops in coffee, KO-FI, which I think I'm gonna have to close, but coffee, PayPal, and Cash App, I ended up getting a total of $125 for the whole year. So we're going to look at the gross again. So that's 253. Remember, 253 plus $125 means last year all that I earned was $378. That is the lowest amount in the 7 years I've been on YouTube in a monetized fashion that I've ever earned. Did it piss me off? Not in the least bit. Not in the least bit, because this is the earnings that were provided to me after I made a stance, explained my stance, and stood behind it. I did not renege. I did not recant. I didn't say one thing and do another. I held myself accountable, and you all held me accountable when I said I was going to have to take some time away and think things through about how we would continue our relationship. So thank you. Thank you very, 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 very much for supporting my content and my brand in that way with your coins. I know that it is not easy to share $1, share 5, share 10. I know. I get it. Especially when it's not necessary. It's easier for us to justify paying $9.99 for Netflix or Spotify, or $7.99 for Netflix in some cases. It's easier to justify that because that's entertainment and things that you share with everyone. Because, I mean, how many of y'all really got one account and you don't have like 45 people who got your login? Come on now, let's be real. But it's easier to do it when it's something that you can physically get a hold of regularly versus a platform that you know is free and you know it has the capacity to allow people to earn something. I get that. I also get not everybody is working. Not everybody is in a space where let me send you this one random dollar when I know doggone well that could have got me some ramen to hold me over a couple of days until my next paycheck. I'm not naive to that. I am absolutely grateful for what you are willing to share, to pour into this so that what I do, entertainment, is accessible to more people in more ways. Thank you. Thank you. Like, hat off, hair wrapped, humility. Thank you. Seriously, it means a lot. So, this year so far, we're already on track in ways I didn't expect. I didn't expect this at all. Because of Patreon, and Patreon is heavily utilized for the benefit of the Great Moments YouTube channel, not Multifacetedacg, not Miss Blink Beats. We are all three different entities, and I'm going to talk about every single one of us while I transition caps. It's just right now we on boss level. We on boss level right now. At this time, because of Patreon and letting people know that it exists and whatnot, we are at 13 patrons with an earning of $52 gross per month. That is enough money. That's enough money for me to be able to pay for transcription services for an album a day. That way the videos can be put on YouTube with the things I'm saying to help those who might have difficulty hearing me or just need that guidance to be able to better understand what's being said. Because there's a lot of slip-ups in the show because I record the show early in the morning and I can't talk. That's awesome. I remember when it was just one person and I was getting $1. So to get to that amount, that's very exciting. And it's keeping me consistent with what I said. I want 25 patrons. When I reach 25 patrons, I will hire an editor to assist with releasing 2 videos per week instead of 1. That will allow me to grow that other channel, The Great Moments, so that we can get back to having some historical things about K-pop, because I want to be your favorite Korean music historian, exploring all the industry from A to Z. So by being able to do that, I'm going to need some help. Just the same over here on this channel, I'm going to need some help too, but I can afford to do that out of pocket very soon. Because I want to create a library of sorts, if you will, on the Great Moments, I want that to be a community effort. The community publicly supports the libraries within their cities and then their counties. We, the County of McGuala, I want that to be community supported. That's why Multifacetedacg does not have a Patreon whatsoever. Multifacetedacg for the Great Moments, which is GMPD, any little historical videos I make, and the podcast. That is specifically what the Patreon is associated with. Nothing else. I do not take any of the money from that and utilize it for anything other than those things. Through your contributions, I was able to get what I said I wanted. I said I needed a recording screen and a microphone cover and whatnot. It's helped a little bit. I still have echo because this room is hollow, but it has helped provide those things. So when I say I'm going to use something for a select purpose, that's what it is. We're supposed to send out postcards for hallmarks in your life, birthdays or things of that sort for the patrons. And we weren't able to do that in 2019 because it was taking a moment for me to strike my momentum, but we'll be able to do that in 2020. So those things are able to happen because of how you support the channel. So again, like I said, thank you. Just making sure to look at some of your comments before we move on to the next thing, which will be, whew, Jesus. I gotta take the boss lady hat off and put on another hat. Oh yeah. Let's see. Cue the organ and send the collection plate around. Ashley, don't miss your blessings, girl. You did what you stated. That is what makes it worth it to share what we can with you. I try. When I say I'm gonna do something, I really be trying to hold that up as much as possible. Come through transcription service. I'm doing the dance of joy. Thank you. Oh, 어떡하지? Cool. Y'all, I'm about to have a royal cow. Where is she? Hold up. Where's she go? Where's she at? Where's she go? Where's she go? Dag nabbit. Somewhere up in here is Miss Blink. I don't know where we about to take a field trip. Each hat is supposed to help me transition from one topic to another. Where's she at? Where the heifer go? She got a hat. She got two. That ain't it. WTH. Maybe she don't want me to talk to you about what she got going on. She got some stuff going on. Like I have to tell y'all. I just feel more a fish when I have the hat on. Oh well. Miss Blink doesn't want me to wear her hat, but I do have Miss Blink hats. Some of you have seen them before anyway. Or maybe I'm just not looking in the right drawer because I have a hat drawer. So, it ain't in there. Hello? Ain't in there either. Salutations! Where is this heifer? She throwing off my time. Whatever. So Miss Blink, this pooty head. Let me tell you about her. First off, let me read what you said. Then I'll tell you about her while y'all just embrace this little bunny ear action I got going on. Yes, growth. I need a great moments. I love those. We're going to talk about those things. I don't know how you keep up with the 15 different versions of yourself. I can't manage the one of me. I love how humble and grateful you are. It's such a joy to see a royal cow. I love when Ashley collapses back into Korea. I don't even remember when I do it. Blink on missing in action. Lord, it's a fire. Where is she? Where'd she go? Where the heifer go? Stop, Ash. Oh, well. I'm loving how you go from Korean to English in the mist. LOL. Miss Blink tripping. House tour in her closet. Girl, we love you and your content. Miss Blink says she ain't clocking in today. The third person. Death. I'll let y'all know the Cash App and whatnot. I'll let you know all of that. I love the little bits of Korean and slips out. I do it with Spanish and German. I don't know where she is. And like, put on a bonnet and let that be Miss Blink. Miss Blink don't be in her bonnet. She don't be in her bonnet. She be in her pocket. She be in her jams. Come on, Mac. We gotta find it. Because that's also a problem. Like when I'm producing and I'm doing a live stream, I want to be able to wear that hat. All right, Miss Blink. Despite severe panic at the disco, because I was like, WTF am I doing? I signed up for worldwide distribution through DistroKid. I did it in December, and I thought it was going to like align itself with January 2020. And it was like, nah, cuz your music is slapping. Let's do it now. So, since I can't find her hats right now, and she most certainly doesn't have a shirt, we just gonna go with this. If you haven't noticed, I'm only wearing my branding colors. Red, black, and white, and gray. That's what's associated with Multifacetedacg. Miss Blink is associated with red, black, and white, but it's a different pattern. So I've been really consistent about giving you branding colors for a while. I have worldwide distribution. What? What does that sound like? Insanity. Worldwide distribution as Miss Blink. I am verified on Spotify, which that sounds really cool. It really does, but it's really not that hard now that I know. It's not that difficult to get, but I'm available on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Napster. Did you even know Napster existed still? Deezer, iHeartRadio, and some options, Pandora. June will be my 4th year producing. I am a bedroom music producer. I make instrumentals. And because of you all saying you got this, your music bang. Oh yeah, and I'm on Tidal. I'm on Tidal. Because of you all saying your music is fun, I like it, I listen to it. Y'all gassed me up enough to believe that I could be available on a large platform, and God delivered on that. And it continues to blow my mind every time a new song is available. It continues to shock me when I get videos from friends listening to my music as they're driving. It blows my mind when I go into Spotify for artists and I can see that I've only been on Spotify for 2.5 weeks, but I already have, you can't even see it, 225 streams. Like, what? What? I took a year off from creating comprehensive music projects. I didn't release any albums in any aspect of 2019. I got to live one of my greatest music fantasies, and that was to take a master class with a producer who I adore. It was not in person, but the master class was still taken nonetheless. And what I learned through that master class has created some sounds that we've never heard of from me whatsoever. Because of having my music available in this capacity, I've been contacted by a production collective in Japan. Japan, who will be having a business call with me very soon to discuss how I might be able to produce and spin my music over there. Do I DJ? Of course not. But I learned how to produce music on a 4.5 hour plane ride. So I'm sure I could learn how to do what I always thought I wanted to do anyway. So I have 2 albums that we do know are coming out this year. On the leap year, I will be releasing a mini album. I think it'll be 6 tracks, perhaps, maybe 4, somewhere between 4 and 6. And then June 26th, my production anniversary, I will release a full LP, and that one is called 2019-85. I'm taking you through 34 years of different music production styles, music that influenced me since I've been on this earth. I can't thank you all enough for listening to my shit. I simply can't. It's beyond my wildest dream to go onto a streaming website or go on Instagram. Go on Instagram, and when you click the music option and you put Miss Blink, I come up. Like, yeah, that's a lot to process. Thank you for that. My goal with my music this year, not just providing music for you to enjoy and perhaps use in your own content and things of that sort, but my goal is to eventually earn $100 of residual income on a monthly basis with my music. It's not going to happen overnight, and I don't think it's going to happen in the first 8 months of this year. But that is my goal. I would like to be able to utilize that. I don't know what other tangible goals just yet. I want to get those 2 albums to you all. You've waited a long time. I can promise you Miss Blink got some very interesting bops this go around. If you want to be a part of listening to that music, you want to be on Instagram. Instagram account Miss Blink Beats. There's no Z's, there's S's. And you'll be able to participate in those beta test lives that I do where I play music from the album and get feedback on what works and what doesn't. There is a Facebook page as well for Miss Blink Beats. I'm just learning how to populate that and things. So like, just work with me. This is yet another hat that I wear. But yeah, like it's still surreal just seeing people bop to my music. I'll say this and then I'll get on to the next thing. so many people are passionate about leaving a legacy and whatnot, and they ask a lot about, you having children and things, and y'all know I don't want no babies. And well, what kind of legacy will you be leaving behind? You won't have any family. I left music. I'm immortal. Like, I'm immortal. I've left music. It's nothing bigger than that. YouTube could completely shut down and be gone, but my music will always be here long after I'm gone. And that is just goosebump inducing. That's just, look at God. So thank you for that. I can't thank you all enough for that. I just can't. So at this point, let me tell you what I intend to do this year. What I hope to do. Just what I hope to do. I hope to give you content on this channel once a month and live stream with you once a quarter. Now, I won't give you just a little 1 minute or 2 minute video like I have been doing recently, just sharing with you all some of the antics that are going on Twitter that I in turn move over here. About Robot Chicken, perhaps, or other variety shows that you like, where you have a segment, then it goes to the next thing and whatnot. I want to give you a comprehensive video once a month, something for you to really genuinely anticipate seeing, versus, oh man, it's been forever since, Ashley's uploaded anything, and then I give you something and it's 2 minutes. You like, damn, like that was it. So just as an example, not to say it's happening, or maybe it is, I don't know. Talking about the royal families of K-pop and giving you a breakdown of how those royal families work out. So you might have that story time, the royal families of K-pop first, and then this might segue into a Lives Will Be Ruined, talking about one of the people who's a part of one of the royal families. And then it might be, here's a letter to someone else who's like a prince who's making their way up, and I'm concerned for the king, or a princess concerned for the queen, or whatever. It could be a princess coming for the crown for a king. I don't know. But have that, and possibly a reaction in there. These videos cannot be monetized, if not a reaction, but a fangirl version. Let me clarify, because I don't do reactions anymore. Have not done them since 2017. Yet people still ask. So I make sure to clarify it as often as I can. So to be able to give you a comprehensive video where you've got maybe 6 to 10 minutes of time to enjoy, I think that will be more engaging and more of a benefit, and something to look forward to on this channel. We'll have live streams once a quarter and just kick it and enjoy each other's company in this way, talk about K-pop and things outside of K-pop, just enjoy each other's company. I still have my impromptu live streams on Instagram from time to time. I just hop on there when I feel like it. If nobody is there, it doesn't bother me. If someone is, cool, we'll converse. But I do want to give you that scheduled, planned time together, so that you have something to anticipate. I don't know if there's going to be a video that big this month. I'm not sure. I can tell you with confidence that the next fangirl version is birthday. Like that's already recorded and whatnot. I haven't finished editing it. The K-pop fictional history videos and everything. Yeah, like I got inspiration from Drunk History for that, because there's a lot of ridiculous stories that some of you who are long-term Megwalas, a lot of my stupid stories. Nothing will ever top for a lot of people my Vampires of K-pop story. A lot have asked for a replay of that. I've constantly and will continue to say no to that, because when you do something real good, it shouldn't have a sequel. You should be able to diversify. And if I'm going to set myself apart from a lot of the other content creators on this platform in the same genre, I have to deliver something unique. I have to create something different. I lost 200 subscribers last year. That's a very small number. I do not want to go under 10,000. So I've got 500 to go. Well, 600. or let's say 501 to go before that goes. But I definitely don't want to go under that number because there's features and things and training and development that I can get at the YouTube studios that's not available to you when you don't have that many subscribers. So I don't ever have to hit 100,000. I ain't got to hit 1,000,000, none of that. I just always need to stay above 10,000 so that I can always stay fresh on my skills and be able to articulate that stuff to you all when there's changes on the platform and whatnot. I ain't here to, YouTube is not going to be my check. Then that's that. So that's the plan, to give you that content. You all have expressed what you enjoy, and I want to keep providing you with that. You're not asking for much. You're not asking for much. Ashley, do a fangirl version. Ashley, do a Lies Will Be Ruined. You know, that's not asking for a lot. I'm changing hats because we're getting ready to change it up a bit. You're not asking for a lot in the least bit. Not in the least bit. So if I give myself 2.5 or 3 weeks of preparation for that, then I can guarantee it's very good. It's edited well and whatnot, and it's not eating me alive to do it. So, hold on. My phone was vibrating in the meeting. There we go. So being able to, do that, I just feel like that sets me apart. I'm not on here. Never mind. I was about to say something shady, but that's not what we do. We know I have a petty side from time to time, and there was absolutely no reason to say what I was about to, so I'm glad that I stopped myself. Now, we had a Megwala on Twitter send me a message and was like, hey, Ashley said X, Y, and Z about the members of ATs, talking about how a lot of them look like cat boys, and someone countered that with, hey, Ash, this whole cat thing, could we possibly get a story about that or whatnot? I don't see a problem with providing you a story about the cat people, the cat people of K-pop, because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of feline-esque. I'm thinking I'm going to do an animal kingdom. There's a lot of feline-esque, a lot of bears. Some look like rabbits. There's a lot of features going on up in there. So I'm not denying you all of the cat boys of K-pop. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. But I definitely rub hands like Birdman. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, you told me about this, yeah. Rubs hands like Birdman. Listen, the beast idols are an entire legitimately recognized species. It's science. Cat boys and K-pop vampires. No more vampires. Like, that story lives in infamy. I could never go back and retell that story with the same enthusiasm. I wish I was in a space, not saying that I want to be him, so don't misinterpret. And God, hey. I know that when I say stuff, like, you get to really putting it in motion. I don't want that. So I'm going to be real clear about what I'm saying. I wish I was in a capacity like Markiplier where I could afford to compensate someone to animate portions of that Vampire of K-pop story so that I could re-upload it and freshen it up for those who don't feel like sitting down watching the whole thing. You see how I said that? I didn't say I want to be like Markiplier and do all that work. I don't want that. And I also said I didn't want it for free. So I want to pay people because I'm an artist too, and I understand that we need to be paid. So, amen. Y'all heard that? Y'all witnesses. So, the feline of K-pop, I will flatline right now. Oh, wow, that would be great. Just starting at the ceiling. Yeah, I'm talking to him. I got to let him know. Maybe EXO growl is a sign. She for real having a conversation with the entire firmament. I had to, because when I say stuff get to percolating, and I just got to be careful. I got to be careful. Have to be careful. In terms of the Miss Blink YouTube channel, Miss Blink Beats, I have something going on there called First Fridays. So the very first Friday of the month, I'm releasing something that has never, ever, ever been heard by anybody. Some of the music that you hear or that gets released on there, it's not new. It's a remastering or a rehash of something I worked on before. But on first Friday, wow, did you hear that? First Friday? On first Friday, you can guarantee that the music is absolutely new. There's a song that just posted at 7 o'clock today called Hash. Not everything will be on not everything will be on Spotify and things of that sort. I will release singles. Singles will be released on there. Really, my battery is about to give up the ghost. Hold on. Let's see if we can save it in enough time. We're gonna turn the camera. Orientation is locked. Well, how about that? Let's see. I don't know if that did what I needed to do. Okay. Am I back? Am I back? I guess I'm back. Okay, there we go. I see. It's reproportioning yourself and everything. All right. So Miss Blink will have music that releases on Fridays in the evening. I am not at the financial tier just yet. I will be in February, right before the album releases, to be able to schedule my Spotify uploads and promote them a little bit better. I'm new to this. I'm new to being a part of the streaming world. Like SoundCloud was it for me, and I've been on the free account forever with them. I'm like, I'm not paying for this. Well, I might have to now. So those are things that are still in development, but I will let you all know. I'll let you know what happens as it happens. I will still continue the monthly newsletter. The newsletter is distributed through MailChimp now because I left my old website and created a smartphone friendly one now, completely exclusively smartphone friendly. So if you are interested in being a part of the newsletter, then you can always go right into the About page of my YouTube channel so that you can find my email address and just send me an email that you want to be added to it. Or if you're following me on social media, you can always send me a direct message concerning that. Miss Blink, Multifacetedacg, The Great Moments. That YouTube channel, you will have Monday through Friday an upload video version of that day's podcast. It might be the same day or it might be 24 hours late. But even still with that, it's just another way for you to be able to oh, and yeah, that was a good question. Someone was like, wait a minute, do I need to redo it? If you were already a part of my newsletter anyway to begin with, your email address and everything has been imported over to MailChimp now, and it makes it a lot easier for you to unsubscribe from it if you are no longer interested. So if you've gotten a newsletter in the last 2 months, then you can rest assured that you're on the new list. We will have an album a day available in video format, not with my face anymore, not no more. I don't want to record myself no more doing those. It will happen from time to time when I have a live one, but it'll just be the audio, and hopefully soon within the next 2, perhaps 3 months with subtitles to make it easier to understand what I'm saying. We are bringing back great moments in production and delivery. Yes, I am ready to risk that channel's integrity. Yes, I am. So the first thing that I want you to be aware of is there will be a GMPD every other month. My schedules are just too intense soon to be able to accommodate it every month, but we are bringing them back. We left off well over a year ago on GMPD J Park and GMPD twice. What I want you to be aware of is when I do the great moments in production and delivery, there's going to be something I'm going to do in the first half. I'll ask a trivia question or something of the sort, and then you'll have a means. It'll be somewhere where you need to submit your answer to me before the stream is over. The first 10 people, the first 10 McWallas who get the correct answer for whatever that question is, you will be invited to participate in that month's GMPD Masterclass. Masterclasses are exclusive to Patreon patrons only at this time. Because these people are kind enough to compensate me, they need to be able to have that beautiful perk. And being able to have a smaller group to dialogue for those master classes and focus in on artists that they want to learn more about or a song they want to know more about, that seems more advantageous to me. But I don't want to alienate anyone from being able to participate, which is how I'm going to conclude everything. This is why I'm not leaving YouTube. I was this close. You see how close this is? I was this close to saying F it to all of this. But there's too many people who access me for free right here from around the globe. I don't want to diminish that. I don't want to alienate them. So I'm not going anywhere from here. And I continue to say that to reiterate the importance of it. What comes out of my mouth is actual factual. Until you hear otherwise from me, never mind the behaviors. If it's been 3 or 4 weeks since you've seen a video uploaded, I've not told you I'm leaving, therefore I'm not gone. I don't want to make it where those who can't afford to be a patron, or it doesn't appeal to them to be a patron, that you don't get to experience those other enhancements to the type of things that I do. The podcast is able to be listened to on a desktop just as much as it is from your smartphones. So you're not missing out on those, especially the special episodes that happen from time to time. And my other podcast, Got News and Interviews, where I interview up and coming artists, authors, clothing designers, things of that sort, and just share different stories. That returns in February. So there's still free, accessible content. But GMPD Masterclass, I'm flexing then. It's no other way to say it. I'm flexing my music knowledge, and I want you to be able to learn along with me, uninterrupted and focused. So, again, when I do make the formal announcement as to when those GMPDs will take place, know that there will be an opportunity for you to vie for one of the 10 spaces available for non-patrons to participate. At this time, it is 8:02. And you all know at 8:10 p.m., I will be bopping to whatever this is that Beatus has released. So you're more than welcome at this time to share your ideas, questions, comments, concerns in the comments. But I also want to let you know, for those who ask, how do I compensate? How do I contribute? Let me let you know those things now. And of course, I'm going to play Miss Blink music because, that's what we do for live streams. We play my music while I'm still allowed to play it, because they will be like, this is not yours. I got a copyright thing that said we needed to flag your channel because you're playing a song by Miss Blink. And I'm like, tis I. So, ways that you can be supportive of what I do in a financial capacity. You can look at the description of any of my YouTube videos and you'll see a video link that tells you how you can give. I encourage that you give to the Giving Megwalas. That's my kiva.org lending team. There's a small team of us and we lend $25 in micro loans to other people around the world who are developing their own businesses and things of that sort. If you would rather it not go in a direction of philanthropic endeavor and you want it to go directly towards the development and growth of the not the Giving Megwalas, the Great Moments, that YouTube channel, then you can go to patreon.com/multifacetedacg. I was reading something and it made my brain freeze. Lord, multifacetedacg. Also, a lot of people like to ask about PayPal or Coffee or Cash App. To keep it from being something that I blast on here, you are more than welcome to send an email to info@multifacetedacg.com and let me know that's something you're inquiring about, and I will send the information to you that way. I have no issue sharing it. I don't care if you just send in a quarter, but the reason I'm not saying it right here on this live stream is because I have had countless times where my phone pings where somebody is requesting something from me that I don't even know because they saw my Cash App information on Twitter when it's Cash App Fridays. So I just want to be a little bit more protective about that, as well as protecting your information. So that's why I'm not just flat out saying what it is. So again, prioritize the Giving Megwalas if you are in a space where you can contribute $25. That's not per month. It's just a one-time transaction, or more if you so choose. And And then if that's not appealing to you, something that you don't want to necessarily support, but you got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 that you would like to see actually utilized towards the YouTube channels, then go to Patreon. If you want it to go towards me so I can keep gas in my car or keep my edges trimmed, or you just like, Ashley, go get some Starbucks, like live your best life, then you'll want to email me. Again, that's info@multifacetedacg.com. If you can't remember that, just click the About tab on this YouTube channel, or you can send me a DM on social media if it's more convenient for you. I saw that there was a comment. I'm going to pull up some music. So does that mean I'll be flagged for using your music? Right now, not all of it. Right now, no, because I opted out of YouTube doing that because I want people to use my music in their videos. That's how I get exposure. I want people to use it. So I opted out. So you should be fine, especially if you've already used it before. You should not get flagged. All right. I'm going to play Grateful because that's how I feel right now. And I'm talking. I didn't even know I was talking. I can hear myself talking because that's my YouTube channel. So let's mute that. And then I'm going to put you all down here so that I can read some of the things you were saying before we subscribe ourselves to the danger of beatus. All right, let's listen. Let's see, love GMPD. It makes me appreciate and understand the music more. You better sing, Ash. For a fact. When's your debut stage? Never. Maybe you can find a way to stay with me in this moment that we have. With me, I'm in a zone where I hope it never goes away. I wrote it, I sang it, I mixed it, I mastered it, I produced it. It's all me. And it almost didn't get approved because that noise that you're hearing is the same noise from Usher Raymond's Love in This Club. Talk about a flex. So that song is called Untitled, Grateful. I love it. I adore it. I was very, very happy when I made it. I was very happy when I made it. Very, very happy. So yeah, that's available on streaming. And if you already have my music in your YouTube channels and whatnot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make SoundCloud available where you can download the music, and I'll make the formal announcement when that's available because that's the music that I want people to be able to use. And if it's something that you hear on the YouTube channel and you want to, it's perfectly fine. I'm not going to give you the download for that. You got to do it on your own. So that means you're going to have to snatch it off YouTube. But just make sure to credit the channel or credit the SoundCloud or something. That does help quite a bit in how I get noticed on the platform and how I get streaming credit and possible opportunities in other ways. Somebody hollered out, I knew it. Somebody peeped that sample. Yeah, it's a very evident sample. I did it intentionally because I do not sample. I don't use music samples. That's a free access loop that the producer of his song got it off of GarageBand. Well, he actually got it off of another software, but he got it off of an Apple software and decided, hey, I might as well use it. So thank you all for loving my music. I see you love your music. So when's your debut stage? Work for the big three or at least big hit. I have submitted to them quite a few times. They do not be grabbing it. I'm saying it now. Ms. Blink is going to have a major collab with a top 40 artist in the next 2 years. I would vomit. I really would. Take off another 6 months in bed, man. I don't know. I'm about to get in trouble at work. Don't get in trouble, Kiana. I ain't worth it. I knew it. You better bust the K-pop 8-count boom cat and have on JYP plastic see-through pants. It reminds me of Usher. It totally is. Claiming for TJ. The plastic JYP pants. Cursed image. No thanks. Something tells me it's going to be a UK grime or drill artist. I couldn't fool with no drill artist. I was watching the dialogue online about all of that anyway. All right. It's time. Oh my God. So it's time for Beatus. We've already determined my body's not ready. I'm emotionally compromised off rip just because it's Sugar. And y'all know I love him. So I suppose we're going to do the best that we can. Come on, Mac. Oh, Jesus. You ever just panicked? Ash hat. I was on it. I don't think I've listened to them since Tear, maybe? You're not ready. Trust you not ready. Girl, you just take off the scarf. I'm not taking off that scarf. Ain't no way. This hair is wrapped snugly until my 10 a.m. meetings tomorrow. And then when those are done, it'll be wrapped snugly until my best friend's birthday party. And then after that, it'll be wrapped snugly until I have to teach at 9 a.m. on Monday. It stays in a wrap. Stays in a wrap. I feel it. You're probably going to collab on SM Artist song with London Noise. I would die. You all know how much I love London Noise. Oh my God. Oh my God. Strap in, sis. Pay attention to the visuals. There's a part that I had to rewind to make sure I was seeing right. I know there's some callbacks to Oh Are You Late and other videos and whatnot, but I'm here just for the musicality as best as possible. I don't even want to look at Sugar, but I'm going to do the best that I can. Oh shit, gotta step out. I was going to react, but I can't watch it yet. I'm not showing the video. I'm just going to do what I can back here as much as possible. So no, I'm not going to show the video whatsoever. I'm scared for you. Wig is ready. Sugar gonna snatch your edges. Straight flamethrower, spitfire. Panicking at the disco right now. Your edges will be gone. Don't take the scarf off, man. She'll snatch your follicles. Y'all out here. Y'all out here. Okay. Let me turn the volume down on it because even though this video is not monetized, I don't want anybody coming to touch it. Yeah, I know this video was better with the app, but we not here for that. Oh my God. I live for Ashley screaming about stuff. Let us pray. The symbolism is absolutely insane. So many layers. More like a certain Kendrick or the Lamar variety. My phone is like, no, we're not going to do this. Leave the cap off. Sugar, about to blow that off. Listening to you while I have it on TV. We shall watch it together. I wish it would play. It's as if this thing knows that I'm in danger. All right, whatever. You not holding me up. You ain't stopped nothing. What you thought you did was you thought you stopped something. Bold statement, TJ. So now I'm expecting something otherworldly. But it's not going to deliver on otherworldly because you have very particular tastes, Sai. All right. So my internet is doing what it does best. Being horrible. But we going to work through it. I don't put my hands on the chocolate. That mean I'm nervous. All right, BTS. So again, you can't hear it. You're just hearing what I have to say. We are doing all that we can to protect the integrity of the channel for as long as possible. The phone came. The phone couldn't handle it. The phone was like, "What we not gonna do is that. Not today." Mm-mm. It's legit like not loading. Like it's trying to prevent whatever damage and injury I'm about to experience. Oh God, the little bubbles have come across the screen. It's starting. I'm scared. All right, so you got the hallway that Cookie was running down with what I have still imagined to be smeared blood across the wall. Pause it right quick because why is it at this poor quality? Why would I dare watch this in 360? Are you out of your mind when it's a 1080 option? It's called Map of the Soul 7 Interlude Shadow Comeback Trailer. And it's paused right now because I needed to put it on 1080 and it just refreshed itself. That's why I threw my head back and Sugar is standing there all black. And he dissipated, and this is where I stopped the video the day that it came out. When he actually like materialized into the essence of the wall, I was done. And that's why I refused to watch it. So that means I literally made it 22 seconds into this video. All right. No, August D has not returned. No. This is the trailer for BTS's comeback, but Sugar is kicking it off. Okay, all right, here we go. Push it. You want to be a rap star. You want to be the top. You want to be a rock star. You want it all yours. You are rich. You are the king. I'm sorry I had to pause it right quick. He was just staring at me a little bit and it made me uncomfortable. And now I've paused it and now he's looking at me like unpause it. And just, okay. All right. You better, oh, we running? Where we slow down? Oh, what? Pause it. He looked at the camera and told me shut up and I was doing too much. Okay, so that's 3 pauses. We're just going to go back to the 45-second mark when he starts charging down the hall because I was really feeling the swagger of his walk. Oh boy, let me see. Like literally, he kicked off this whole thing with English. Okay, all right. 45-second mark. Just that's 4 times. You've rewound it 4 times already. Now, oh, are you late too? Okay, I'm feeling that they're trying to break in on him while he in his hallway just doing what he do with these camera angles. Sugar, please stop. Yo, this video editing, this hi-hat, what are we doing? So we're going to hit pause. That's the 5th time I've hit pause. That's the 5th time we hit pause. He drops out from the khaki attire that he was wearing, which I felt was like, comfortable. And then he just plops on down onto the musical cube of lights and starts like rap singing. Where did this like... I JPEG'd for a moment. I'm sorry. Let me go back just a little bit. Dark Yoongi is my favorite Yoongi. These glasses will be getting treated the worst. Everybody got the phone up, recording everything that they do. Please don't let me shine. Don't let me down. Don't let me fly. Now I'm afraid. The moment I face myself brought lowest. I'm happy about the thickness that he got going on now. What? Kill that spider right quick. Him and his doggone gravelly voice. Yo. Nobody, y'all didn't tell me that the beat was gonna change. What is happening in this song? Why can't I stop moving my body? What is happening? What is happening? Why can't I stop dancing? You better rap. No, not the split screen. Why are we getting lit? I can't stop moving. He's fine. We done? I need to chill out. Are we finished? Can we be finished? Okay, we finished. We finished. Why we get crunk like that out of nowhere? Why he was just like, yeah, let's just go ahead and drop some bass right quick. Who put the Hoover steak on this beat though? Why did can I'ma just rewind? I just need to I'm over here bopping unnecessarily. I wasn't ready for that. Okay. I look so ugly. I don't like the ad libs that much. I literally can't. Like, we gotta stop at that 2 minute 33 second mark where everybody is like filming the stage and he ain't even looking at none of them. Like, oh my god, like I threw them. Why did it just turn like Bop City in the basement on me like that? Y'all didn't tell me that was gonna happen. Y'all was just like, oh yeah, you're gonna die. Like, you didn't tell me I was gonna be sitting here millie rocking against my will. Like, you didn't tell me that. Why'd you withhold that? Like, those are important things to know. Those are the things that you tell me. You tell me that there's gonna be like a transition that you're so there's some callbacks. I'm excited to see, are you late popping up, or are you late to popping up? And then like he decided he was just gonna go ahead and throw some gravel on you right quick. I like the fact that the video is articulating frustrations with some of the things that are going on with being an idol, being a celebrity. The video is very interesting. Some of the editing choices are everything. It wouldn't have spoiled the surprise. It would have prepared me if you would have like, Ashley, this song is gonna go from like 0 to 50 to like 1,000, and it's only 2 minutes and like 59 seconds. So I need you to be okay. Like, what you do is like slightly prepare me. You don't just throw me out there in the ocean knowing I got a Charlie horse. Knowing you saw me get the Charlie horse when it was in 1080 going from 360. And then you threw me out there and was like, swim. Like, no, that's not what we do. The editing is amazing in this video. Robin, you totally could. Let the power of sugar compel you. You need to experience it like the rest of us. Man, y'all ain't right. We can't prepare you. It will ruin it. Where's the fun in that? Ain't none of y'all, all of y'all. I'm going to push every last one of y'all off a curb in an empty parking lot. And I just want you to know your ankles are in danger for not informing me of the possibility of the danger. I millie rocked and shook my shoulders and body rolled with the stankiest of stank faces that I could not release. And y'all just let it happen. What are ankles? What I'm gonna pop and snap on y'all for letting me go through this. I'm cracking ankles. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. So at this point... At this point in the State of the Channel address, did you have any questions, comments, concerns about content, contributing, anything channels related, not K-pop, not BTS related? Any questions, comments, concernicusses about the direction that I intend on going, or what could be next in terms of content or things of that sort? That would be the time. Whew, that was too much. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that little beat switch up at least 5 more times, because now I want to dismantle it. It's always Sugar that gets me to listen back to BTS again. He delivers. Paris's new video, love your work, by the way. I've not seen it. I've seen some of the practices and whatnot. I see that everybody is wearing white and pink, and quite a bit of them have some super intense tans, but they was already brown to begin with. I don't even know what song it's for. The last video of hers that I watched was for Troy Boy, Do You Love Me? Because I like that song, and that song is old. But I've not watched it in full yet. You know I'm going to, because, I mean, it's Paris. I freaking adore her. What is one genre that Miss Blink is willing to try this year? I'm enjoying the variety of lo-fi. There's a lot of different options in there that I didn't quite realize. It's hard for me to make trap music, but I've made 2 tracks that I'm like accepting of. I don't know. I want to try to make bounce. I want to try to make a bounce beat. I feel like that would be a lot of fun, like super duper fun, especially with me being here in the South where I have greater accessibility to it, to be able to hear some unique artists. So perhaps bounce. Good question. Thank you. All I know is I'm ready for these new musics Miss Blink is about to bless and destroy us with. We'll be hearing more of Miss Blink's vocals in 2020. Perhaps. I'm not jumping to it. I preference not to sing. I would prefer that people who actually can do it far better than me do it. But perhaps. Now you pretty much explained everything. Thank you. It probably is Bieber stuff. Let's see, nope, you have to get hit like all of us. See, that just ain't right. Hey, try that old school DC go-go. Now, I can do some go-go, but then I'll never finish a doggone song because I'm going to be dancing to it. But I do want to try bounce, at the very least. Do want to try bounce. I assume that I answered as much as I could, explained as much as I could, got you up to date as much as I could. I do know Jinju Snaps will be back. I don't know when just yet, because off screen, like, I have things going on with my business. My business is, Jesus, what was I thinking? My businesses as well as my teaching. It's just a lot. It's a lot for a few months, and I'm still getting my bearings with that. I'm still bowing at people, for crying out loud, when I meet them. It's really hard to snap out of that. I keep doing it. So I'm still transitioning. Can't wait for your new music. Thank you. This is Min Yugi. What did you expect, girl? He came for us. Can I request some grime? I know you kill it. I might give it a try. I don't know. You know, I do what I feel. I do what I feel. And right now, because of the Puppy Bounce song, Bounce is really severely stuck in my head. Puppy bouncing in the box is the jam. So, you know, I'm open. I'm open. I'm innocent. I stopped it before the switch over. No, you can't. Y'all can't just set me up like that and you just stop it. No, you gotta suffer too, and have your body rolling against your will. I don't have ankles because I chase after my students. Then you should have very, very nice ankles if that's the point. If you're chasing after them. Thought you was gonna say you don't have ankles because you got cankles, and I was just gonna break down in laughter because I know it's a real thing, but just the word tickles me half to death. Cankles, it's great. That word is funny. Yeah. So, my loves, I assume that wraps this up. I will make sure to schedule in advance and announce when the next live stream will be. I've made salsa before, not merengue though. I have made salsa. It's so many songs still sitting on a private playlist on this channel. If you just open up a YouTube tab and type Miss Blink, you will find music all the way from when I first started, because I privatized the playlist, but YouTube is Google, and it's gonna pull up anything that says Miss Blink. So there's some songs from long ago where you can tell I was just getting started in this, and they're cute. They get the job done. And then you hear something that came out in the past year and a half and you like, golly, like you stratosphere. But that's what happens when you keep making a song every single day for like 2 years. I got a lot of reggaeton too. I got a lot of reggaeton. Yeah. Yay, Ginger Snaps. Yeah, I'm glad they're enjoyable. They allow for everybody to have some really good conversations on those platforms, and they will stay exclusive to Facebook and Instagram. I'm debating on bringing music back to YouTube. It ain't an easy choice, I tell you that, because they make it hard for us. You go and you create a song originally, and they're like, "Oh, now's the perfect time to tell you that that one loop that you used is used by somebody else who had 99 cents more than you and was able to do something about it. Now you can't use a free public access loop, and we're going to take your money from you." No hard feelings. So the claiming stuff is a pain. It really is a pain. But, I mean, if you feel it's worth the exposure, then it's worth it. So that concludes tonight's stuff. Because I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to go on Instagram now. Oh, she's live for like hours. Yeah, it's the weekend. I thought I'd be nice. So if you have Instagram, I encourage you to go over to Miss Blink Beats. I'm going to share some music with you, vibe with y'all for a moment. And then if you're on my private Instagram account, it's been a while, but I think I'm going to do The Sims. Yes, I have been doing gameplay. It's horrible. It's terrible. I kill things and stuff doesn't work out well. But I had a couple of my cousins send me a message like, "Okay, when you was in Korea, I will be at work watching you play this stupid game. Why'd you stop?" And I'm like, "You used to watch my dumb things." So, no, the gaming is not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Fortnite, oh my God. Like, I've not heard from him in a few days. So I've not played Fortnite. It's been a mess. But, I'm doggone good at just dance. Anything with dance, because I used to dance. I'm darn good at that. If I could find a place where I could video myself doing that, I would definitely throw that on here. Also, yeah, just to clarify, I will not be getting rid of my own story times. Like those those one uploads a month, you very well might have a story of my own spliced in there. It's been a while since I've had anything that I've shared with you all that was like out of the ordinary. So yeah, just be ready for that. And I hope it's enjoyable, I hope you have a blessed evening. And good night, Ash. What's your private Insta? I love games. If you're not on there, you ain't on there. I already closed it up. Like, that bad boy is closed up. You can follow Multifacetedacg. You can follow Miss Blink Beats, but my private one is for my close family and friends. Let's see. Thanks for the updates. Got it. I scrolled too fast. Thanks for the updates. Look forward to your content for 2020 and beyond. Thank y'all. Night, y'all. Let's see. Please do a karaoke live one day. I'm surprised Christina ain't gave y'all none of that. She likes to film me doing karaoke. Whoop, finna head over. Bye-bye. Thanks for the updates. I'm glad I made it for a live. It's been a while and I missed them. It's been a long time. Yes, back to The Sims. Is the child still alive? I don't know. I ain't been on there since I left Korea. I don't know. He might be an adult now. Good night and continued success. Thank you, Ash. Will you spend money to see Big Bang at Coachella? I will not. I will not. Like, I'm not spending that. I'll go see NCT at the rodeo. I said this was the first year I was going to watch the rodeo, and I've lived here for some time. So I will see NCT at the rodeo, but no, I'm not going to the desert to see them. I'll just watch the live stream. I'll watch the live stream. Thank you all for all that you do, your continued support, your continued interest in the logical and illogical sides of me. Thank you for associating yourselves with what I stand for and what I try to promote. Love for music, love for food, love for opportunity and equality, and justice. I appreciate that, and I appreciate your thoughts, your sense of humor, you sharing your lives with me, sending me messages, letting me know how you're doing in school, how you're doing in life, how you're doing in health. I know that it takes time to respond back to people. It is a lot, but I'm never too busy. I'm never too busy. So please, if you feel Ash, I feel like you my big sister, or you like the auntie, or the play mama or whatever. I'm fine with that stuff. It doesn't bother me. And I'm also very clear when it does. So like you never be confused about, I don't know if Ashley is like feeling bothered by me or whatnot. I'll tell you if I do. And I don't. So I appreciate your energy and all that you share. Have a good night. If you're coming over to Instagram, Miss Blink Beats, let's bop to some music. Let's talk. I saw something in there about Stormy, so I want to talk about it a little bit because music is always interesting. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will catch you later. Bye, y'all. Woo, we're done.